delay, technical difficulties on the home front. But this is Puck Gal Card Breaks 1068. This is going to be the complete season of 22-23 series boxes, Series 1, Series 2, and Extended, which is also a Young Guns chase. So we're looking specifically for Young Guns. Of course, there's lots of other awesome stuff we can get out of here too. We are also adding trivia to this break, so you will be able to answer trivia questions for prizes throughout the break. A few trivia questions for some extra added fun. So let me go ahead and tag our participants for today, and we will get going. On the agenda for today, coming up next around 4 p.m. will be Pretty Shiny Things, which is break number 1074. We're down to 8 teams remaining on that break. Followed by Skybox Metal Universe Pick Your Team that has 20 teams currently available. And we'll go probably around 6 or 6:30. So make sure you lock up a spot in one of those 2 other breaks for today. In addition, we have 2 breaks open in the family group right now that we would obviously love to see some of you join. 138 family is actually that Series 1 Artifacts paired break that we did in here last week in the ladies group. That was pretty darn awesome. So that one is 138, and then 140 is a high roller, just like the one that we are doing in here as number 1076. Rhonda, you traded Samantha Kraken for New York Rangers earlier, and I made the change in my computer, but I had already printed the sheet, so that's why it still looks the same on the sheet. Don't worry about that, though. It's been changed on my end. So you're all good on that trade. We will have a trade block here in just a minute, but give me seconds to finish tagging everybody, and we'll get underway. These series breaks that I opened have been suspiciously quiet. I'm not super understanding that. Ladies, don't make me get on my soapbox. But here we go. I'm getting on my soapbox. We have breaks. We have a 4-box extended for $22. We also have a Young Guns chase for the 21-22 season for $20, and a one for the 20-21 season for $23. You guys want to get in on those. Those are the ones where you can hit really solid Young Guns rookie cards. So those are the ones. Nice low buy-ins, high upsides. So I will be referencing them probably throughout this break in the next couple of days, but let's get those filled up and do them, because like I said, there's low buy-in, high upside. You're going to want to be part of those. Hi, Christina. How are we doing today? Obviously, playoffs crunch continues. Regular season ending a week from today. Hard to believe, right? Like, super hard to believe how fast the playoffs are upon us. They start next Saturday, April 20th. It is official. Stanley Cup playoffs begin on Saturday next week. So yeah, we will be continuing to break cards throughout all of playoffs. We also open cards in the off season, so I know that you guys need some summertime entertainment, and I do too, obviously. All right, Sue says I traded with Laura Sharks for Islanders, but she is at work. Okay, that's okay. If you guys did it on the post, then that's fine. I just have to find it real quick. Did you guys comment it on the actual break post? If so, that's an easy fix. Also worth noting, I made a post today reminding everybody that we have started a new website called puckgal.com. Like, it's the most simplest website you could imagine. Puckgal.com. You can remember that. At the bottom of the homepage of that website, you will be able to see what breaks are currently basically on deck. Because people are complaining about Facebook never showing them breaks. So that said, it is a very easy way for you to go quickly reference every morning. Okay, so I see the trade, Islanders for Sharks. All right, Sue, I see that, so you're all good to go. Sue is moving to the New York Islanders. Laura D, second spot, San Jose Sharks. All right, so you guys may keep trading right now. We still have a couple more minutes on a trade block. All right. Susan says, headed to game, thought I'd drop in. Hi, Susan. How are you? All right, guys. Anyway, so yeah, Sue and Laura are swapped. They're all good. I make the changes over here on my computer. I don't have to do it on the sheet. I print labels from the actual spreadsheet in the computer, so that's the only place I really have to change it. Anyway, so playoffs, yeah, I mean, a real tight playoff race in the East right now for that last wild card and last Metropolitan Division spot. Like, it's pretty crazy. Sharona says, how was Vancouver? Vancouver was an absolute blast. I, of course, have lots of fun stories. Sarah C says, anyone want the Ducks? Anaheim Ducks. Whoops, when I was changing everybody's last names back to their initials. Sarah, sorry about that. Apparently I did not change yours back. I left yours with your full last name there. Apologize. All right, so Sarah willing to trade the Ducks if anyone's interested. Otherwise, I'm looking back to see if anybody else is suggesting a trade. I got Sam and Rhonda swapped. I got Sue and Laura D swapped. Anybody else? Last night was horrific for the Knights, so I am a little worried at this point. Now, could the Blues oust them from playoffs entirely? Yeah, they could. Is it highly likely? Not really, but it could happen. Mathematically, if the Blues win their last 3 and we continue on this shit run that we're on right now, then yeah, we could find ourselves straight out of the playoffs. But I'm hopeful that we will beat the Wild tomorrow evening. I don't know that we will beat the Avs, so I'm not really counting on that one. And then hopefully we can win Blackhawks and Ducks. So we'll see. All right, Michelle K is here. Samantha has hopped on. She says you and Rhonda are swapped, so you're all good. Uh-oh. Sharona says, I like how you listed my spots. It makes it look like I only have 2. Crap. Because I didn't realize that you came and bought 2 at different times. That's my bad. So you're right. They should say 3 and 4. Sharona, I am losing my damn mind. All right, well, Boston Bruins is becoming spot number 3 for you. And Vancouver Canucks will be number 4 then. So that way we actually have them numbered correctly. That's too funny. I mean, at all fairness, if you come in at different times, if you don't buy them all at the same time, there are so many times that I forget to check to see if you're already in the sheet. That way I put the right numbers on them. Judy says this is an ice cream deficient break. I mean, it is, Judy, but I'm trying to cut down on sugar right now. So it's actually like a sugar deficient break. Sarah C. Sue has offered to swap you Ducks for New York Islanders if you're interested. Christina says, I just hope Cassidy gave them a yelling. I don't know what needs to happen, but a Cassidy yelling couldn't hurt. Last night was just abhorrent. I like to use fancy words. Abhorrent. Monday wasn't that bad. I mean, so yeah, in Vancouver, obviously we lost there too. So that sucked. But at least it was 4-3. All right. Sarah says you got a deal. Thank you on Ducks for Islanders, I believe. Is it? Well, actually, hang on. You were offered 2 different things. You were offered Ducks for Islanders or Ducks for Blackhawks, Sarah. So which one did you want me to trade? Ducks for Blackhawks or Ducks for Islanders? I want to make sure I get the right trade made here. I just noticed that Savannah had also asked. Samantha, the strawberry cheesecake ice cream at Handles is yummy. I know it is, but I've stopped going to Handles for the time being anyway. Till I become less people. I need to stop everything. Like I need to stop the Easter candy eating. I need to stop drinking. But sugar is my downfall. Like if I can just cut that out for a couple of days, it's brutal and I'll have massive headaches over it for the next 3 days for not having sugar, but eventually. All right, Sarah says I'll take the Islanders since I saw that one first. Fair. Okay, Sarah C is going to the New York Islanders. Sue WB on her first spot is going to the Anaheim Ducks. All right, anybody else? Last call for trades. Samantha, I had 1 spoonful of it and that's it. I wish that I had any type of self-control to have a spoonful of ice cream and that's it. Not likely. All right, I haven't opened these boxes in forever. Like, I mean, I have opened, I don't know, like really, I haven't really done any of these boxes in a while. So I'm excited, you guys. So we're going to do the complete 22-23 season. Let me move us back this way a little bit. The complete 22-23 season so that we can hunt for every single significant Young Guns that came out of last year. Michelle says, I can't read my spots. Who the hell do I have? Hi, Michelle. You have the Sabres, the Devils, the Senators, the Penguins, which is one of your teams, and the Knights, which is another one of your teams. So you actually drew pretty good teams on that randomizer. Yeah, Judy, we have a Handles here in Vegas now. Well, actually, 2 of them. And it was one of my favorite places from Columbus. So when I found out from D'Amelio a couple months ago that there was a Handles, I went hog wild. And I became 20 more pounds than I need to be just from Handles, probably. Okay, Elvis Merzlikins, Blue Jackets, Jake Allen, Canadians, now Devils, Brad Marchand, Bruins, Vitek Vanacek, Capitals, now Sharks, Andreas Janssen, Devils, now Sharks, Quinn Hughes, Canucks. And we get 2 young guns in our very first, or I'm sorry, 2 bangers in our very first pack. How about a Mikko Rantanen and Pop Count 1000? That's a beautiful card. Ron DeB has the Avs, Mikko Rantanen and Pop Count. Our young guns is Jonathan Kovacevic for the Jets, for Beth D on her 3rd spot. And Kovacevic now with the Montreal Canadiens. But his young guns is with the Jets. Oh, Judy, Handles is real good. So in Columbus, the one that I can picture off the top of my head is on Sawmill Road near Riverside. No, hang on. It's on Powell Road near Sawmill, like between Sawmill and Riverside Drive. It's worth a visit. I promise you that. All right, Leslie, this break is 1068. You are, in fact, on this break. Your teams are Edmonton Oilers and Coyotes. Sorry, it took me a second, and I hate this camera jumpy thing it's doing. So we're going to move the camera a little. All right, Pavel Buchnevich, Blues, Brandon Tanev, Kraken, Jonas Brodin, Wild, Anthony Stolars, Ducks, now Panthers, Tanner Jeannot, Predators, now Lightning, Victor Arvidsson, Kings, Samuel Girard, Avalanche. And our defense mechanism is Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres, for Michelle K on her 5th spot. Now, this break does, yes, exactly, Judy, it is over near the zoo, correct. In this break, we are going to do trivia today, and you can win a free pack of cards at the end that will be opened for you. And if you answer trivia correct, it is limit 1 pack per person, so you can continue to answer, but it will always be the person who has not yet gotten a pack that will win the correct answer first. We'll open them at the end so you can see exactly who you got, and we'll start trivia here shortly. All right, Connor Murphy, Blackhawks, Mike Hoffman, Canadians, now Sharks, Owen Tippett, Flyers, Rasmus Anderson, Flames, Connor Brown, Senators, now Oilers, Ryan Suter, Stars, John Merrill, Wild, and our UD canvas is a canvas Young Guns of Lucas Dostal, who was pretty good in net the other night when the Quackers played the Kings and beat them for us, which is about VGK's only saving grace at this moment, is that the Kings have been losers too. All right, Sue, WB, gets the UD canvas Young Guns, Lucas Dostal. This is back when the boxes had 24 packs and just a banger in them. It's a really hard format to remember when you've been opening all these fat packs that have 3 or 4 bangers lately. Nick Schmaltz, Coyotes, Timo Meyer, Sharks, now Devils, Ryan Johansson, Predators, now Flyers, Joel Armia, Canadians, David Pastrnak, Bruins, Dylan Strome, Blackhawks, now Capitals, Matthias Ekholm, Predators, now Oilers, and debut dates Dyson Mayo, Coyotes for Leslie on her 2nd spot. Leslie, you have Coyotes and Oilers. All right, so Dyson Mayo debut dates made his debut on the 21st of October in 2021 against the Oilers. He is now in the Vegas Golden Knights organization. Plays for the Henderson Silver Knights, though. Hasn't seen any NHL time yet, Dyson Mayo. 2 bangers in this pack. It's Snake Boy, Robin Leonard Knights, Cam Talbot, Wild, now Kings, Spencer Knight, Panthers, Karel Vejmelka, Coyotes, Ryan Donato, Seattle Kraken, now Blackhawks, Roman Josi, Predators. UD canvas is going to be Adam Fox, Rangers, for D'Amelio. Oh, I thought that was a Young Guns. Ha, just kidding. Jonathan Dolan, Sharks. So not 2 bangers, just 1. That was my bad. I saw teal at the bottom of that thing and just assumed it was the Young Guns. How's everybody's Thursday? What's everybody up to, and what games are you most excited about this eve? I haven't even looked at the schedule, but I'm sure I will be watching a lot. Mikhail Sergachev, Lightning. Cale Makar, Avalanche. Mason Appleton, Jets, now still with the Jets, actually. Casey Middlestat, Sabres, now Avs. Trevor Moore, Kings. Milan Lucic, Flames, now Bruins. Kevin Hayes, Flyers, now Blues. And Nathan Smith, Young Guns for the Yotes for Leslie C on her 2nd spot. Kimberly M says, tonight is the last Kraken game versus the Sharks. How fun. We don't even know who to watch. I guess if the Blues or the Kings are playing, I would probably watch those just to see how it pans out. But I kind of want to know who's going to make it into those last Metro and East wildcard spots. Susan says Buffalo versus Washington. She's going to be at the game. Susan, have the most fun ever. Drake Batherson, Senators. Jason Robertson, Stars. Cal Peterson, Kings, now Flyers. Nico Dawes, Devils. Morgan Riley, Leafs. Cam Fowler, Ducks. Jordan Bennington, Blues. And Lucas Reichel, Young Guns is a very good one to get for Savannah for the Chicago Blackhawks. Kimberly says, kind of ready for a break, honestly. I mean, hockey season is a very long one for sure. So when it comes to a close for the teams who didn't really get close to playoffs, then yeah, it gives you a chance to just kind of decompress and do some other things for a while. Unless you're me, and I'm going to be watching every minute of every playoff no matter what. So there's that. I get snow breaks, which is okay, though. I don't know if I'd know what to do with a break. Unless it's a card break. Da-dum-dum. Ching, I'm here all week. All right, Mason Marchment, Panthers, now Stars. Oscar Lindblom, Flyers, now Sharks. Kyler Yamamoto, Oilers, now Kraken. Kyle Palmieri, Islanders. Alexander Texier, Blue Jackets. Jesper Fast, Canes. Brendan Gallagher, Canadiens. And debut dates, Alex Newhook, Avalanche. For Rhonda B. Made his debut on May 5th of 21 when they played the Sharks. Now with the Montreal Canadiens. All right, it's time for a trivia question. Now, trivia rules. If the answer is somebody's name, you need to say both their first and last. No spelling doesn't count, but it has to be close enough that I understand WTF you're talking about. So spelling has to be at least close, and answers that involve names need to be first and last. Okay, those are my rules. I do things a little differently than PB. Okay. Also, it is whoever answers first and is the unique answerer, meaning that if you answer and you have already won a pack, you are going to get glossed over for the second correct answer because it is limit 1 pack per person. Also, we don't argue about who answered first because I'm watching the chat come through my stream in real time. So your phone might show you that you have answered first because it's your phone. So your answer might appear first to you, but that does not mean it appears first to me. So we're going to go based on what I am seeing on my time ticking screen next to me. That will determine the order of who actually gets the answer correctly and first. That said, here's our first trivia question. Which 1994 film won an Academy Award for Best Picture? Which 1994 film won the Academy for Best Picture? Yes, Sue, I am a hard ass. You're right. All right, so while you guys are choosing to answer that, 1994 Oscar for Best Picture. Cole Caulfield, Canadiens. Barclay Goodrow, Rangers. Juuse Saros, Predators. Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets. Sonny Milano, Ducks, now Capitals. Victor Olofsson, Sabres. Nikolai Ehlers, Jets. And Teuvo Teravainen. Honor roll for the Carolina Hurricanes will go to Michelle B. on her third spot. I'm going to let the answers come in for just a moment. Also, because I know my voice comes through what you're hearing a little bit later than what I see it as. Andrew Mangiapane, Flames. Damon Severson, Devils, now Blue Jackets. The answer is not Cody Glass. Pia Suter, Red Wings, now Canucks. Anthony Beauvillier, Islanders, now Predators. Erik Karlsson, Sharks, now Penguins. Lucas Raymond, Red Wings. Vasily Podkolzin, Canucks. And our Young Guns is Columbus Blue Jackets. Jake Christensen for Jessica C. We do have a correct answer, and it is Sarah C. Sarah C. answered Forrest Gump, and that is correct. Forrest Gump won Best Picture and came out back in 1994. All right, so Sarah C. So what I do is I write down you guys' names at the end. We go through the trivia packs live on stream so you can see exactly who you got. All right, next up, we'll do trivia as we go along. Alex Fermenton, Senators. Jordan Kyrou, Blues. Jeff Skinner, Sabres. Jonathan Taves, former Blackhawk. Lawson Cross, Coyotes. Ilya Sorokin, Islanders. Joel Farabee, Flyers. And a Blue Dazzler of Cam Fowler, Ducks for Sue WB. So, unrelated to trivia, who's excited about, or maybe I should just phrase it like this. Tell me your thoughts and feelings on the recent news of the Arizona Coyotes moving to Salt Lake City, and they say as soon as next season, which means I think that they are going to be the Salt Lake Coyotes next season, or whatever the hell they decide to call them. What do you guys think? Good location for them? Eric Johnson, Avs now Flyers. Alex Killorn, Lightning now Ducks. Yanni Hakanpää, Stars. Anthony Mantha, Capitals now Knights. Philip Khrushchev, Blackhawks. Brady Sketchy, Canes. Stuart Skinner, Oilers. Our UD portrait is Mitch Marner, Leafs for Sue WB on her second spot. Michelle K says, I think it's awesome. And Susan says, more fans. Agree. Rhonda's response is, isn't that a dry state? I don't know. I feel like I drank alcohol when I went there. I went to watch the Frozen Fury game at Vivint Arena. I don't feel like there was no alcohol there. All right. Solani chimes in with just what we need, salty hockey players. See, Solani's going to slide right in here with her jokes. Hi, friend. How are you? Alexi Lafreniere, Rangers. Philip Peronic, Red Wings, now Canucks. Brandon Hagel, Lightning. Garnet Hathaway, Capitals, now Flyers. Jake Muzzin, Leafs. I think he might have retired. Jake Muzzin, did he retire? Anybody? Drew Doughty, Kings. Jack Eichel, Vegas Golden Knights. And center of attention is going to be Tomas Hertl for the Sharks, going to Laura D on her second spot, now with the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, it is not a dry state, according to many who have chimed right in saying that they know. Michelle says she knows because she lived there for 6 months and she needed the alcohol. Okay, then. So that she is going to be our expert on Salt Lake. All right, Henry Okaharu, Sabres. Sean Dursey, Kings, now Coyotes. Oliver Shillington, Flames. Carter Hart, Flyers. Jeff Carter, Penguins. Johnny Gaudreau, Flames, now Blue Jackets. Carter Verhaeghe, Panthers. Our UD canvas is Tyler Sagan, Stars for Sharona on her second spot. I can't see a Sagan card anymore without thinking of Melissa always demanding naked Sagan cards. And so therefore that brings me to my next question. Where the hell is Melissa today? She's missing Segi cards. All right, how about another trivia question? Which NHL team has won the most Stanley Cup championships? Which NHL team has won the most Stanley Cup championships? You don't have to tell me how many, just which team has. Troy Terry, Ducks. Adam Pelech, Islanders. Sean Couturier, Flyers. Rasmus Ristolainen, Flyers. Alexander Barkov, Panthers. Kale Clegg, Canadians. Chris Kreider, Rangers. Our Young Guns is Nick Blankenberg for the Columbus Blue Jackets, going to Jessica C. Nick Blankenberg, Young Guns, Jessica C. All right, next up, I'll let the answers flow in for one more pack, and then we'll address it. John Carlson, Capitals. Mitch Marner, Leafs. Philip Deneau, Kings. William Carrier, Golden Knights. Nathan Bastian, Devils. Dennis Gurianov, Stars, now Flyers. Jacob Markstrom, Flames. And a Frenchie for Michelle B on her second spot is an Alex Ovechkin Variant Française. So for those who are newer to breaking, until this year, where they actually eliminated Frenchies, there were Frenchies that said Variant Française down here, and then if you looked at the back, everything on it was in French. They did decide to do away with Frenchies this year, and Rhonda B. Titten over there was pretty sad. All right, the correct answer is the Montreal Canadiens, and the person who answered correctly first, let's see, was Michelle Capono. So Michelle said Canadians first on my screen. So Michelle K is going to take that one. And moving right along. We've got Brock Nelson, Islanders. Cole Sillinger, Blue Jackets. Tony DeAngelo, Hurricanes. Jake Evans, Canadians. Neil Pionk, Jets. Jared McCann, Kraken. Jacob Trouba, Rangers. And the UD canvas is none other than Jonathan Marchessault for the Vegas Golden Knights from Michelle K on her fourth spot. She gets a Marchie canvas. Marchie, I really needed you to get some goals the last few days so that you can break this franchise record while I'm at the game. Which means he either has to get a hat trick tomorrow while I'm there, or he has to space it out so that he doesn't break the record until a week from now. Those are his options. He has no other options. He owes me for these crap-ass losses I've had to watch on the road this year by us. Adam Henrique, Ducks, now Oilers. Kyle Okposo, Sabres, now Panthers. Kyle Connor, Jets. Linus Olmark, Bruins. Thatcher Demko, Canucks. Shea Theodore, Knights. Anthony Sorelli, Lightning. And a rookie retrospective, a look back at Mo Sider's rookie year, which he won the Calder Trophy that year. Beth D has the Wangs Lindy says, are they still doing UD Canvas in 23-24? Yes, they are. Canvases have gone nowhere. The only change they really made was no more Frenchies. They still have Canvas. They still have Honor Roll. They still have Pop Count. Oh, we're about to hit something pretty damn cool out of this pack. Let's see what it is. All right, Barrett Hayton Coyotes. Warren Fogle Oilers, Andrei Svechnikov Canes, Igor Sharangovich Devils now Flames, Jacob Vrana Red Wings now Blues, Gabriel Landeskog Avalanche. The first cool card is this. Sarah C., who has the New York Islanders, is going to get this Clear Cut Foundations die cut. These are a rare pull. Featuring Captain Anders Lee and All-Star Brock Nelson. Some really pretty New York Islanders acetate die cut, Clear Cut Foundation for Sarah. For the Gilligans, and defense mechanism is Alex Pietrangelo. For Michelle K. on the Knights, Pietrangelo has been announced as one of the Bill Masterson Trophy nominees for this year. Which leads me to ask why. And I'm not saying that because I don't like Pietrangelo. I want to talk about this for a second. The Bill Masterson Trophy. Chris Letang won it last year. It's awarded to players who have overcome hardships of some type. And a lot of times it's a health hardship. So why is Alex Pietrangelo nominated for this? Also, on the same token, we can ask ourselves the question, why has Alex Pietrangelo missed so many games lately? Okay, is he having health issues? Is that why he's nominated for this award? Like, what are they not telling us? I feel like Pietrangelo is a mystery that I'm still trying to solve at this moment. Josh Bailey, Islanders now Senators. Kaapo Kakkonen, Sharks now Devils. Alex Nedeljkovic, Red Wings now Penguins. Tanner Pearson, Canucks. Artem Zub, Senators. Sean Corelli, Blue Jackets. Daniel Sprong, Kraken, now Red Wings, and Sidney Crosby, Honor Roll Penguins for Michelle K. on her third spot. Judy says, you might have missed it, but how can you move the Wile E. Coyote out of Arizona? He'll never catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, but who are the Roadrunners exactly? There should be an NHL team called the Roadrunners to go along with the Coyotes, Judy. Okay. Oh, we need a trivia question. Okay, who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Remember, when it involves a name, you need first and last for your answer to count. First and last name. Who is the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Jesper Bratt, Devils. William Nylander, Leafs. Jamie Drysdale, Ducks, now Flyers. Braden Point, Lightning. Miro Heiskanen, Stars. TJ Oshie, Capitals. Justin Falk, Blues. So Robin W., you just got falked. We like saying that. And our freestyles card is going to be Cale Makar, Avalanche, going to Rhonda B. on her first spot. Blesson says, as far as Pietrangelo goes, they're probably arguing that his personal health and his daughter's health are why the man's got triplets and they're itty bitty too. Are they though? Because I thought he had them a while ago. I didn't know they were babies. Are they babies? All right, Jujhar Khaira, Blackhawks, Martin Necas, Canes, but maybe it could have something to do with family, I suppose. Darnell Nurse, Oilers, Matt Grzelcyk, Bruins, checklist of Barkov and Point. Tyler Myers, Canucks, Ryan Hartman, Wild, our Young Guns is Samuel Fogamo for the Kings, for Beth D on her fifth spot. The correct answer is Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart is the correct answer. The first person to answer it, according to my time ticker, was Sharona. So Sharona got in there first with Amelia Earhart. So Sharona will get a pack of cards at the end. So much more trivia still left to go, so hang tight. All right, Jakob Silverberg, Ducks. Dante Fabro, Predators. Mackenzie Weegar, Panthers now Flames. Pavel Franco, Avalanche. Mike Matheson, Penguins now Canadiens. Freddie Anderson, Hurricanes. Jack Roslovic, Blue Jackets now Rangers. Our UD portrait is Johnny Hockey when he was at the Flames, for Beth D on her fourth spot. Johnny Gaudreau, who is now a Columbus Blue Jacket. Last pack of Series 1. Sue says Yotes are not moving to Utah, are they? Yeah, no, several official publications came out yesterday announcing that the NHL is in the process of formulating the exact plan to move the Yotes to Utah. So yes, that is actually happening. All right, Jake Gensel, Penguins now Hurricanes. OV Capitals. Nico Hischier, Devils. Niels Hoaglander, Canucks. Clayton Keller, Coyotes. Connor McDavid, Oilers. Alex DeBrincat, Blackhawks, now Red Wings, and a debut dates Michael Bunting for Leslie C on her second spot for the Yotes. It's going to be, he made his debut when they played the Bruins on 12/11 of 18. So this is the card that I don't really understand why it's in this box. If he made a debut 6 years ago, why did we care about it in this box? But anyway, Michael Bunting, who's now with the Penguins, I think. Sorry that I said that so weird. He was a Leaf. No, he was a Hurricane, I think, and then a Leaf. And now I believe he's a Penguin. Is that correct? Where's my resident Penguins expert? Yeah, Beth said yes. Okay. Beth says Hannafin tried to kill his goalie last night. Wait, what? Tried to kill our goalie for the Knights, you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. You're going to have to explain it to me because I'm lost. All right, in between boxes, let's do our fourth trivia question. We are going to bust into Series 2 right now. The Arizona Roadrunners, says Judy. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anyway, so next trivia question will be, what does www stand for when you have a website URL? What does the www stand for at the beginning of a internet URL? All right, Series 2 last year. Ryan O'Reilly, Blues, now Predators. Trevor Zegras, Ducks. Mark Giordano, Leafs. Ellie Tolvanen, Predators, now Kraken. Capo Caco, Rangers. Dawson Mercer, Devils. Jamie Benn, Stars. And World Junior Grads, Cale Makar, Avalanche, goes to Rhonda B. Rhonda getting all the Cali Max today. Cassandra says 8-year extension for Hannafin. Did they just announce that? 8 years. What? Are you serious? Where the hell is my Marchie extension? Holy hell. That's nuts. All right. The answer is World Wide Web, and the first person to answer that correctly was Darcy. Darcy with the World Wide Web will be our next pack of cards. All right, here we go. Josh Anderson, Canadians. Holy hell, 8 years. How old is he? I guess I thought he was older. Seth Jones, Blackhawks. Taylor Hall, Bruins, now Blackhawks. Jared Spurgeon, Wild. Riley Smith, Golden Knights. Steven Stamkos, Lightning. Travis Konechny, Flyers. Dylan Gunther, Young Guns. That's a smoker of a Young Guns out of this box. Really, really nice pull for Leslie C. Dylan Gunther, Young Guns. He is making his mark in hockey. Yep, I can't believe they signed Hannafin before Marchie. This breaks my heart, actually. Like, I'm excited for Hannafin, but goddamn. All right, Patrick Laine, Blue Jackets. So they spent their money on Hannafin, apparently. $58.8 million. So that's 7.3 or something a year. 7.4. Damn. Blake Coleman, Flames. Dan Heinen, Penguins, now Bruins. Yanni Gourde, Kraken. Jeremy Swayman, Bruins. Charlie McAvoy, Mo Sider, Checklist. Bo Horvat, Canucks, now Islanders. Our UD Portrait rookie is going to be Dylan Sandberg, Jets, for Beth D on her third spot. All right, Hannafin is 27. Still seems like a pretty long contract to give a guy who's 27, but okay. But yes, Leslie, you have Oilers and Coyotes on this break. Okay, Jonathan Quick, Kings, now Rangers. Connor Garland, Canucks. Nathan McKinnon, Leon Draisaitl, Checklist. Patrice Bergeron, Bruins, now retired. Jordan Greenway, Wild, now Sabres. Evgeny Malkin, Penguins. Dan Vladar, Flames. And our Blue Dazzler is Mark McLaughlin for the Boston Bruins. For Sharona on her third spot. Solani, are you sure WWW doesn't stand for Weenies in the Wind? God damn it, you guys. Why? We had to go there, didn't we? Weenies in the Wind. Yeah, maybe that was the correct answer. Sorry, Darcy. Just kidding. All right. Seth Jarvis, Canes. Darcy thought she had it right, but it was Weenies in the Wind. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers. Nick Ritchie, Coyotes. Noah Hannafin, Flames, now Knights. That's timely. So he was just re-signed by the Knights for 8 years. Breaking news. Anders Lee, Islanders, Evan Bouchard, Oilers, Arturi Lehkonen, Avalanche, and a Frenchie of Gus Nyquist when he was with CBJ going to Jessica C. Now with the Predators. Gus Nyquist, CBJ. Darcy says, I'm willing to give up the pack for weenies in the wind. Stop encouraging them. Darcy, you're only making it worse. I'm just kidding. All right, Jonathan Marchessault, Golden Knights. Patrick Hornqvist, Panthers now retired. Michael Bunting, Leafs now Penguins. Evgeny Kuznetsov, Capitals now Canes. Nick Paul, Lightning. Joe Pavelski, Stars. Nick Dowd, Capitals. And Lucas Johansson, or Baby Buddy as we like to call him, for the Capitals is the Young Guns for Michelle B. Second spot. Oh, sorry. Michelle B said, who do I have? Michelle B. You have the Hurricanes, the Flyers, and the Capitals. Hurricanes, Flyers, Capitals. Okay. Darcy says, there's a reason I'm normally silent during these things. Why? Because you don't have anything inappropriate to say? I get it. You're overshadowed by all the inappropriateness happening in here. Alrighty, Thomas Chabot, or the Chabs, Senators, J.G. Padgeau, Islanders, Shane Gostisbehere, Coyotes, now Red Wings. Scott Perunovich, Blues, Vladimir Tarasenko, Winter Classic Blues, now a Panther. Marcus Foligno, Wild, James Reimer, Sharks, now Red Wings. And our lunchbox legend is Patrick Laine for the Columbus Blue Jackets, going to Jessica C. Cassandra says, what other breaks are tonight? Well, that is a wonderful question for you to ask, and good timing. It is time for us to talk about what other breaks are tonight, shall we? After this, probably around 4-ish, is a Pretty Shiny Things Pick Your Team with 2 boxes of ice. 2 different years, 2 different years of ice, 2 different years allure. Peachy Platinum, Stature, and 2 clear cuts, I believe, is the breakdown of that break, if I'm not mistaken. It's a pretty damn good break. Pretty Shiny Things. Last I looked at that, there were only 8 teams left to go. Let me see. Still 8 teams left to go. I can tell you in a second who they are. So that will be coming up next, followed by Skybox Metal Universe Pick Your Team around 6 or 6:30-ish. That one had 20 teams left when we started this break. So those are what is on deck. Okay. Jaden Schwartz, Kraken, Valerian Nishushkin, Avalanche, Matthew Joseph, Senators, Gus Nyquist, Blue Jackets, now Predators, Nick Suzuki, Canadians, Charlie McAvoy, Bruins, Jake McCabe, Blackhawks, now Leafs, I think. And welcome to San Jose. Postcard for Laura D. for the San Jose Sharks. Nomi says, Faber said, I just got home from hanging out at T-Mobile Arena. Faber says it's way too hot here. Come on, Fabes. It's not even that hot yet. Tell him to come back in July and see how he likes it then. Freaking sucks here in July. This ain't nothing. All right. Teams that are left on the next break is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Here are the teams you may choose from. Columbus Blue Jackets, LA Kings, Montreal Canadiens, New Jersey Devils, New York Islanders, Philadelphia Flyers, San Jose Sharks, Vancouver Canucks. Teams on that upcoming break starting at only $25. So Pretty Shiny Things. Michelle says, are the other Young Guns breaks even close to filled? No, ma'am, they are not. We'll talk about that a little bit later in this break. Cam Atkinson Flyers, Craig Anderson, Sabres now retired, Anjay Kopitar Kings, Jake DeBrusk Bruins, Nicholas Waugh Vegas Golden Knights, Marc-Andre Fleury, Wild, Sam Bennett Panthers, and an honor roll, Vladislav Kolyachonok Coyotes for Leslie C. So, yeah. Jessica, yes, you are in this break. You have Columbus Blue Jackets. The Columbus Blue Jackets. Time for another trivia question. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? What is the smallest planet in our solar system? Okay, Andrei Vasilevsky Lightning, Keegan Kolesar Knights, David Kampf Maple Leafs, Brandon Carlo Bruins, Michael Granlund Predators now Sharks, Chris Letang Penguins, Trevor Lewis Flames. Our Young Guns is Nikita Okotiuk. When he was with the New Jersey Devils for Michelle K on her first spot. And now with the Flames, Nikita Okotiuk. The smallest planet in our solar system. No correct answers yet. All right, Mackenzie Entwistle, Blackhawks. Sam Reinhart, Panthers. Paul Byron, Canadians. Derek Grant, Ducks. Robert Thomas, Blues. Zemgus Girgensons Sabres, Caleb Jones Blackhawks, now Hurricanes, and Ollie Leixel is the Young Guns for the Philadelphia Flyers for Michelle B. Okay, so we now do have some correct answers. Sharona says it's controversial. Well, the controversy ends in whatever answer ChatGPT told me was correct. So, ChatGPT says it's Mercury, and Judy Clapper was, whoops, just Judy was the first one to answer. Sorry, Judy. I just love saying your last name, apparently. Judy, just Judy, answered Mercury first, so she's going to be the one to get that one. Answering Uranus is simply going to get everybody in the stream to laugh and say weenies in the wind again, so that is not the correct answer. Nikita Kucherov, Lightning, and then we followed up with a Cooch card. Uranus and Cooch. We are 12. All right, Jacob Peterson, Stars Now Sharks. These breaks are just too easy with the laughter. All right, Mika Zibanejad, Rangers. Blesson says she and Zemgus Girgensons now have beef. All right, Patrick Kane, Blackhawks. Now Red Wings. Jacob Slavin, Hurricanes. Tyson Berry, Oilers, now Predators. Kevin Shattenkirk, Ducks, now Bruins. And Instant Impressions is going to be Patrick Kane back when he was a Blackhawk for Savannah, now with the Red Wings. Guys, don't forget that I am going based on the order that those answers come in on my end. So we talked earlier about how you might see it first on your phone because it's your own phone. But if we look at it right here, and I can even show you, it says Judy was the first one to respond Mercury before the others below her. So just showing you that as I see it. But timing wise, that's the order it came in on. So it's just Judy this time. All right. Next is Taylor Reddish, Blackhawks. Dylan Cousins, Sabres. Nick Leddy, Blues. Brady Tkachuk, Senators. Alexander Carrier, Predators. Brandon Montour, Panthers. It's his birthday today. Mikko Rantanen, Avalanche, and Jesper Froden is going to be our Young Guns when he was with the Bees. For Sharona on her third spot, now plays with the Seattle Kraken organization, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a Coachella guy. Sue says, I believe you. We're just used to arguing. Oh, argue it up. That's fine. All good here. I believe you. We're just used to arguing. That's a pretty funny answer, actually. All right, Evander Kane, Oilers. Sebastian Aho, Canes. Jordan Stahl, Canes. Keandre Miller, Rangers. Robbie Fabry, Red Wings. Corey Perry. Screw that guy. Lightning, now Oilers. He scored on us last night, so I hate him even more right now. Ricard Raquel, Penguins, and a Ghoulie for Calder card. Calder candidacy card. Montreal Canadiens for Sharona. Can't stand you, Corey Perry. He's punchable. Laura G says, who do I have? Laura G. Are you on this break? Yes, you have Tampa Bay Lightning. Laura G, the Lightning, the Bolts. Adam Fox, Rangers. Jordan Eberle, Kraken. Judy's answer to Laura when she said, what or who do I have? Judy says, whatever team gets the most bangers, Laura. That's obviously your team. Nate Schmidt, Jets. Aaron Ekblad, Panthers. Brian Rust, Penguins. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Oilers. Justin Barron, Canadians. Our UD canvas is Alexander Barkov for the Florida Panthers, going to Beth D on her second spot, also known as Sasha Barkov. Okay, Brock Besser, Canucks. Tyler, he had his 40th goal of the season Monday night against the Golden Knights, by the way. Good for you, Brock. Good for you. Tyler Bertuzzi, Red Wings, now Leafs. I'm not even mad because I like him. Nick Bonino, Sharks, now Rangers. Tomas Tatar, Devils, now Kraken. Dmitry Orlov, Capitals, now Hurricanes. Jesper Boqvist, Devils, now Bruins. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Canucks, now Panthers. And we have hit a UD exclusive Young Guns of Cole Koepke. Ironically, right as Laura G gets here, she hits a huge banger for the Lightning. So Luckbox Laura has arrived, and she gets a UD exclusive Young Guns, 43 of 100 Cole Koepke. That is a really nice card, Laura. Way to go. All right, let's do another trivia question. Who directed the 1975 film Jaws? Remember, when we want a name, it has to be first and last. Who directed the 1975 film Jaws? First and last name. Blake Wheeler, Jets now Rangers. Tage Thompson, Sabres. Isaac Lundstrom, Ducks. Travis Hamonic, Senators. Mo Sider, Red Wings. Arthur Kaliev, Kings. Noah Dobson, Islanders. And Valtteri Pustinen is the UD Portrait rookie for the Penguins for Michelle K. Remember, the spelling does not have to be exact. It just has to be something that I understand. Jaws, huh? I didn't even realize that came out in 75. I didn't know that movie was quite that old. All right, Matt Duchene, Predators now Stars. William Eklund, Sharks. Giannis Moser, Coyotes. Eric Chernak, Lightning. Bowen Byram, Avs now Sabres. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Jets now Kings. Austin Watson, Senators now Lightning. Our Canvas Young Guns also goes to Michelle K. It's going to be Samuel Poulin for her Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, I see lots of correct answers. Let me top load Poulin, and I will go back and see who the hell was first. Okay, the first correct answer was by Darcy, but she already won. So Solani would have been the second correct answer, timing-wise, and the answer is Steven Spielberg. I almost said Steven Spielberg. Who the hell is that? So Solani's going to take that one down. Judy said Steven Jaws Spielberg. Is that his nickname or something? All right, Mark Scheifele, Jets. Devon Taves, Avalanche. Austin Matthews, Leafs. Jacob Chikrin, Coyotes now Senators. Alexander Barabanov, Sharks. Yakov Trenin, Predators. He got traded. I don't remember where. Anybody? Yakov Trenin. Blessin. Refer to my little hockey encyclopedia. Blessin. Peyton Krebs, Sabres, and Nikita Okotiuk. Look at that flow, bro. That dude's got a head of lettuce on him. I have never seen this on a roll card before. Devils is Michelle K. First spot. Nikita Okotiuk, who is now with the Calgary Flames. Carey Price, Canadians. Dylan Dubé, Flames, who is currently unemployed. Vladislav Gavrikov, Blue Jackets, now Kings. Matt Barzal, Islanders. Tyler Seguin, Stars. Teuvo Teravainen, Canes. Rem Pitlick, Canadians. And I'm not going to lie, I cannot keep track of where this dude is at. Rem Pitlick, where is he at? Grant Hutton is going to be the Young Guns for the New York Islanders for Sarah C. I think the reason there's so much confusion on Pitlicker for me is because there's multiple Pitlickers, and I can't remember where they are. Like Tyler Pitlicker was with the Blues, but I think he might be the one that's with the Rangers. So is Rem a Penguin or a Shark or something? Was he part of that whole Erik Karlsson trade? Like the whole swapsies that happened with EK65? I don't remember. Alex Iafallo, Kings now Jets. Jake Ottinger, Stars. Philip Hedel, Rangers. Sam Carrick, Ducks. Rasmus Asplund, Sabres now Panthers. Josh Morrissey, Jets. Ryan Pulak, Islanders. Our UD Canvas is Marcus Foligno, Wild for Robin W. on her first spot. Robin is new-ish to us in that she's like in her fourth or fifth break with us. We have not scared her off, which is awesome. Robin is a Stars girl. Stars fan. So, just re-welcoming one of our newer gals to the group. Don't let us scare you away with some of our bullshit, because Lord knows we got a lot of bullshit. Blessin just says, sorry, it was face first in a mango. You have such a way with words, Blessin. Beth says she thinks Rem Pitlick went to Chicago. Okay. Fair. Elias Pettersson, Canucks. Philip Forsberg, Predators. Lars Eller, Capitals, now Penguins. Teddy Bluger, Penguins, now Canucks. Logan Couture, Sharks. Philip Zadina, Red Wings, now Canucks. Nope. Sorry, he's with the Sharks. Red Wings, now Sharks. William Karlsson, Vegas Golden Knights. We have a clear-cut acetate Jacob Voracek wearing the St. Patrick's Day jersey for Jessica C. Neat card of Voracek, who is now retired and is one of Jaromir Jagr's assistant coaches on the team that he has been most recently playing on. Okay, Blessin confirms Rem Pitlick is a Blackhawk. Thank you. Okay, time for another trivia question then. What does CPU stand for in computing? What does CPU stand for when referencing computing? Sergei Bobrovsky, Panthers. Kirill Kaprizov, Wild. Alex Pietrangelo, Knights. Tomas Hertl, Sharks now Knights. Still so weird to say that, by the way. Matt Roy, Kings. Michael Backlund, Flames. Scott Lawton, Flyers. And a welcome to Minnesota postcard for Robin W. on her first spot. It is a Wild postcard variant, which was my favorite variant that came out of this particular series. The postcard variant. Last pack of Series 2. Quinton Byfield, Kings. Vince Dunn, Seattle Kraken. Braden Shen, Blues. Dyson Mayo, Coyotes, now Knights organization. Artemi Panarin, Rangers. Ivan Provorov, Flyers, now Blue Jackets. Connor Sherry, Capitals, now Tampa Bay Lightning. And our UD canvas is going to be Philip Grubauer, Kraken, for Rhonda B on her second spot. All right, I see correct answers. So we're going to dig in to see who the hell answered it correctly first. The answer is Central Processing Unit, and the first person to answer correctly was Beth D. So Beth D on the 7th trivia pack. We are doing 12 total, by the way, so I did not pace myself very well because that means we still have 5 more that we need to do. Now, that said, since Michelle B was just asking, have any of the other Young Guns breaks gotten close to filling yet? And the answer is no. I'm definitely very shocked because I know how much y'all love trivia breaks, but I'm also not shocked because Facebook is being a real weenie in the wind right now about showing posts. So let me tell you what is coming up. I know I already said what we're doing today. Okay, today is going to be 1,074 Pretty Shiny Things and 1,075 Skybox, which are both pick your teams. But we have 4 boxes of Susie open right now. It is break 1,071. That has 22 spots, okay, which is not really that much. It's a third of the way filled, but it's been sitting there for like a week. A third of the way filled, and I don't understand that. So we still have 22 spots on 1,071. We're going to do 4 of these puppies, and I am adding trivia to it. So make sure you buy into 1,071. That said, also 1,069 and 1,070 are also breaks that are pretty much just like this, except that they are for different seasons. So it is Series 1, 2, and Extended for the 21-22 season, and Series 1, 2, and Extended for the 2021 season. And that one you guys definitely should have filled out by now because that's the one that's got like Kaprizov, Robo, Otter Young Guns and stuff. Like 1,070 should have been sold out many times over by now. So I definitely think you guys are probably just missing the posts. I will start repinning them into the featured section as we complete other breaks so that you can see them and find them a little bit easier. But yeah, like there's only a couple spots taken on each of those. The 4-box Susie is $22. The Young Guns Chase for 21-22 is $20. The Young Guns Chase for 2021 is $23. So they're all very low buy-in, and we're putting trivia on all of those. Okay. Anyway, David Gustafson, Jets. I don't even know if that's where he plays anymore. I don't know who that is. David Gustafson? Okay, Alexander Romanov, Islanders. Ben Hutton, Knights. Nick Bugstad, Coyotes. Andre Burakovsky, Kraken. Justin Hall, Leafs. John Gibson, All-Star Ducks. Our Young Guns is Anton Levchi. For the Florida Panthers, going to Beth D on her second spot, which means we need to start trivia like ASAP, so I can pace ourselves throughout this box. All right, next trivia question. What is the smallest country in the world by land area? What is the smallest country in the world by land area? Ryan Carpenter, Rangers, now Sharks. Nick Foligno, Bruins, now Blackhawks. Eric Goodbranson, Blue Jackets. Ryan Strome, Ducks. Nazem Kadri, Flames. Johnny Gaudreau, All-Star, Flames. Oscar Lindblom, Sharks. And we have a single diamond, black diamond, Sam Reinhart for the Florida Panthers, which is going to go to Beth D on her second spot. Sam Reinhart, single diamond, black diamond. Lord, you guys with some of these answers. We will talk about what the answer actually is after this pack. Frank Vetrano, Ducks. Rasmus Dahlin, All-Star Sabres. Mark Stone, All-Star Knights. Marcus Johansson, Capitals now Wild. Nikita Zadorov, Flames now Canucks. Mason Marchment, Stars. Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken. A 0708 retro of Adrian Kempe, Kings is going to go to Beth D on her 5th spot. The answer is Vatican City, and it needs to say Vatican City. So therefore, the first person who had guessed that correctly is actually Rhonda B. Rhonda B, the answer is Vatican City. Smallest country in the world. The answer is not Cody Glass. Vegas is not a country. Some of y'all need me to reach through my screen and smack you. All right. Michelle says she said Vegas because it's small due to that someone always knows someone that you know. Well, that is also true, yet still not a country. All right, Vincent Trocheck, Rangers. You guys are killing me. Evgeny Dadanov, Canadians now Stars. Cale Makar, All-Star Avalanche. Yusei Saros, All-Star Predators. Andre Palat, Devils. Chris Kreider, All-Star Rangers. A 0708 retro Trevor Zegras for the Ducks goes to Sue WB on her 1st spot, and I'm bad at shuffling, so the Tristan Jarry is a base. All-Star Penguins card. Nomi says, where's my answer? Just curious. Pretty far down. Like in my screen, the correct answer first came from Rhonda B. Then next it was Kimberly M. Then Blesson, then you, Nomi, as far as that it needed to say Vatican City, not just Vatican. All right, Claude Giroux, Senators. Dakota Joshua, Canucks. Brent Burns, Hurricanes. As Sue said earlier in the break, I am a hard ass when it comes to trivia. Unlike PB, who's really nice, I'm not at all nice. I'm a former teacher, and I like things the way I like them. All right, Sean Monahan, Canadians, now Jets. Dylan Strome, Capitals. Kevin Fiala, Kings. Adam Pellick, All-Star Islanders. And a retro Young Guns, Maddie Beniers. That is a hell of a hit for Rhonda B. Titten. Retro Young Guns, Maddie Beniers. Or what were these? I can't remember. The 0708 Young Guns design, I believe. Michelle B says, debating if I get a spot on the high roller or wait for Mystery Monday. Yes, Mystery Monday will be back on Monday, so there's that. And the high roller, I'm guessing, will probably go tomorrow at some point. Ilya Mikheyev, Canucks. Mason Shaw, Wild. Vitaly Kravtsov, Rangers, now KHL. Johnny Gaudreau, Blue Jackets. Evan Rodriguez, Avs, now Panthers. Alex Gologowski, Wild. Maxim Comtois, Ducks, now Canes. And Jean-Luc Foudy is going to be the Young Guns for the Colorado Avalanche for Rhonda B. Beth says, stupid Minnesota let Flowers playoff streak, and I hope he comes back next year. I didn't even realize he had been on a playoff streak, so I was sad to see that for sure. But I mean, I wouldn't say stupid Minnesota. That's not nice. All right, Morgan Geeky, Kraken, now Bruins. Ilya Lyubushkin, Sabres. I feel like he is somewhere else, and I'm not placing it. Maybe he's not. Maybe that's where he is. Nazem Kadri, All-Star Avalanche, now Flames. Josh Mahura, Panthers. Andre Vasilevsky, All-Star Lightning. Travis Dermott, Canucks. Timo Meyer, All-Star Sharks, now with the Devils. And a Blue Dazzler, Matej Blumel, Stars for Sharona, 2nd spot, or as Solani likes to call him, Matej Blue Me. And Blesson follows it up with Mangoes Are Delicious. Okay, fantastic. Blesson says Ilya Lyubushkin is now with the Leafs. Thank you. Solani says the former music teacher will make us take string lessons and listen to each other learning how to play. No. The former music teacher in me will simply actually make you guys learn the recorder and listen to each other practice, because that is way more hellacious than strings. Okay, Jonathan Huberdeau, Panthers All-Star, now with the Flames. Kelly Yarncroc, Leafs. Sam Gagner, Jets. I think he's still there. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings, now Senators. Brock McGinn, Penguins, now Ducks. Freddie Anderson, All-Star, Canes. A Frenchie, Travis Dermott for the Canucks. Goes to Sharona, 4th spot. And again, a bad shuffle by me. Evgeny Kuznetsov, All-Star, Capitals, now Canes. Sue says, are you ignoring my comment? PB lets us all win a pack. No, I didn't see you make that comment until just now. PB lets you all win a pack because some people stay up in that break until almost 1 a.m. their time to do that break with him. And there's like 8 or 9 people on the stream with him when it ends, super late hours. So that's why he does it that way. I will not be doing it that way. I'm sorry, ladies. I am not nice. I'm just kidding. It's not that I'm not nice, but that is his reason for doing so many free packs. We're doing the ones for the people who answered the questions correctly on these breaks. Sorry. Can't go broke on free packs. All right, Joe Valeno, Red Wings. Andreas Athanasiou, Blackhawks. This is why everybody likes PB better than me. Alex DeBrincat, Senators, now Red Wings. Dmitry Kulikov, Ducks, now I think Panthers. Dmitry Kulikov. Oh, that's a stumper. I think it's Panthers. Jack Hughes, All-Star Devils. Casey Cizikas, Islanders. Aiden Hill, Golden Knights. And 0708, Mark Scheifele, Jets for Beth D on her third spot. Yeah, Sue, he definitely gets like way rowdier and way more inappropriate late night. I don't do that simply because it's daytime hours, and I never know who's actually like watching these with kids. So we try to keep the daytime hours a little bit more appropriate. I mean, Weenies in the Wind was definitely not highly appropriate. All right, how about the next trivia question then? Who won the first season of American Idol? Who won the first season of American Idol? Need the first and last name. David Krejci, Bruins, now retired. Matthew Tkachuk, Nino Niederreiter, checklist. Sebastian Aho, All-Star, Canes. Vladislav Nemesnikov, Lightning, now Jets. Mark Stahl, Panthers, now retired, I think. Is Mark Stahl retired? Fabian Zetterlund, Devils, now Sharks. Evgeny Svechnikov, Sharks, now KHL. And our round 1 draft card is Caden Gooley, Montreal Canadiens, for Sharona E. All right, I see some answers coming in, and the correct answer, who was first this time, will be Nomi. The answer is Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson was the very first winner of American Idol, and Nomi answered that one first, so it's going to be Nomi this time. All right, we got Mackenzie Weegar, Flames. Thatcher Demko, All-Star, Canucks. Steven Laurent, Sharks, now Panthers. Max Domi, Blackhawks, now Leafs. Ben Sherratt, Red Wings. Jimmy VC, Rangers. We do have 2 bangers in this one. So we have a Black Diamond Dominance Austin Matthews card, which is really nice for the Leafs. That one's going to go to Sue WB on her second spot. And a Samuel Urson, Young Guns, for Michelle B for the Philadelphia Flyers. Samuel Urson, however you want to say it. Sue, the Matthews card should be, let me get a hold of it, is numbered on the back. So it's going to be 762 of 1,000. Austin Matthews, Diamond Dominance. Hi, Meredith. What's going on? Rhonda says, who the heck watches American Idol? I used to back in the day. When that show first came out, I loved that show for the first few seasons. Eventually, I just stopped watching it. It's still on, isn't it? Doesn't it still exist? All right. Justin Schultz, Kraken. Justin Braun, Flyers. Ryan Murray, Oilers. Calvin DeHaan, Hurricanes. Eric Brandstrom, Senators. Colton Sissons, Predators. Niels Lundqvist, Stars. And a silver holographics Kent Johnson for Jessica C. Sharona, my in-laws thought it was cute to buy my 3-year-old a recorder. Yeah, that's not cute at any age, FYI. All right, Kent Johnson holographics for Jessica C. You guys are killing me. All right. We got Jason Zucker, or as Ricky called him the other day, Jason Zuckerberg, which was funny. Penguins, now Predators. Gabe Velarde, Kings, now Jets. Scott Wedgwood, Stars. Pavel Zacha, Bruins. Alexi Protas, Capitals. Nicholas Delorier, Flyers. Jonathan Huberdeau, Flames, and a pink Dazzler Callie Mack for Rhonda B, who has hit a ton of Kale McCarr today. Meredith says, just found out we are heading to Vegas for Memorial Weekend. Heck yeah. Let's meet up. I'll be around. We can meet at the card shop if you want. That's always fun. I tried out for American Idol 3 times. Fun fact. So yeah, I did used to watch that show back when it was on. All right, Derek Ryan, Oilers. Connor McDavid, All-Star, Oilers. Nick Suzuki, All-Star, Canadiens. Brendan Smith, Devils. Antti Ranta, Hurricanes. Rasmus Sandin, Leafs, now Capitals. 2 bangers again? No, just me being a bad shuffler. Clayton Keller, All-Star, Yotes. UD Canvas, Adrian Kempe. Why does it look so weird to me? Do they all have that red border across them last year? I don't even remember that. Adrian Kempe King's UD Canvas is going to go to Beth D on her 5th spot. Time for another trivia question. Okay. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? That's your next trivia question. Oliver Wahlstrom Islanders, Phil Kessel Golden Knights, Peter Mrazek Blackhawks, Ali Mata Red Wings, Jack Campbell Oilers, Colin Blackwell Blackhawks, Cam Talbot Senators, now Kings, and our UD Canvas is Dominic Kubalik Red Wings, going to Beth D. All right, so this is why I was confused, because this is what the canvases looked like. So I'm like, why is that canvas red? But it just occurred to me that I think, yep, the red ones were All-Star Game ones. Forgot about that. So if your canvas is red out of this box, it's because it was from the All-Star Game in Vegas. Anyway, Dominic Kubalik Red Wings for Beth D is now a Senator. We had a correct answer in here somewhere. Hang on a second. Dun, dun, dun. Rhonda already won, so you don't win. Sarah already won. Christina would be the next correct answer. The answer is 1989, and the first 2 people who answered it had already won, so Christina will be the next winner, since it is a 1-pack per person trivia limit. All right, next is Ville Husso Red Wings, Jordan Eberle All-Star Kraken, Pat Maroon Lightning, now Bruins, Troy Stetcher Coyotes, now Flames, Sam Steele Wild, now Stars. Actually, Troy Stetcher might still be with the Coyotes. I don't honestly remember. Logan O'Connor Avalanche, Jeff Petrie Penguins, now Red Wings, and a Collector's Choice commemorative, Kirill Kaprizov for Robin W on the Wild. These are a 3-card set that look like this when you put them all together. I'll scoot it closer so you can see. So we just pulled the middle of 3 pieces for Robin of the Collector's Choice commemorative Kaprizov. Hi, Sarah M. How are you? Okay, next is Austin Matthews All-Star Leafs, Nicholas Malash Flames. I think he might be with the Sharks, or maybe it was the other way around. He might have swapped to the Flames. Adam Vokvis, Blue Jackets, Daniel Sprong, Kraken, now Red Wings. Jordan Kyrou, All-Star Blues, John Klingberg, Ducks, now Leafs. Dylan Larkin, All-Star Red Wings. And our Smooth Grooves acetate card is going to be Andrei Kuzmenko when he was with the Vancouver Canucks for Sharona on her 4th spot. Kuzmenko now with the Calgary Flames. Rhonda B says, any diehard Wings fans in here? I'm not sure we have any like big Wings peoples in here right now. Okay, next trivia question, since we have 2 more left. Which NHL player holds the record for most career assists? Not goals, but assists. Which NHL player holds the record for most career assists? Eric Gustafson, Capitals, now Rangers. Gustav Forsling, Panthers. Zach Werenski, All-Star Blue Jackets. Trent Frederick, Bruins. Igor Chinnikov, Blue Jackets. Tyler Mott, Senators. Ethan Bear, Canucks. Now, Ethan Bear, I think he's Capitals. Anybody? Our history class card is also going to be Andrei Kuzmenko for the Vancouver Canucks for Sharona on her 4th spot. Was it kind of a trick question? Maybe. The question was, which NHL player holds the record for most career assists? And the answer is Gretzky. However, you do have to say first and last, as was our rule at the beginning of the stream. So the first person to answer Wayne Gretzky was Aaron E. Aaron E is going to win that one. The answer is Wayne Gretzky, most career assists. We will have one more trivia question coming at you here in a couple packs, and then we will do the actual trivia packs. All right, Eric Stahl, Panthers. I believe he is also now retired. Jack Campbell, All-Star Leafs, now Oilers. Luke Shen, Canucks, now Predators. Alex Pietrangelo, All-Star Knights. David Riddick, Jets, now Kings. Thomas Grace, Blues, now retired. Matthias Samuelson, Sabres. And a round 1 draft card of Wyatt Johnston for the Dallas Stars. For Sharona on her 2nd spot, Baby Wyatt. Yep, sorry, Sarah, I know you came into the stream late, but yeah, for my breaks, I make everybody say first and last name. I'm more the drill instructor type of breaker with trivia. Dawn is way more loosey-goosey. I am not loosey-goosey. All right, Aaron says this is so much more fun than working. Right? I know. All right, Andrew Cogliano. Abs. Is he still with the Avs? I think. Alexander Georgiev, Avs. Jacob Middleton needs some teeth. Wild. Simon Benoit, Ducks. Now, I think Leafs. Simon Benoit, Leafs. Paul Stastny, Canes now retired. Ryan McDonough, Predators. Curtis Lazar, Canucks now Devils. Our SPX Sky Blue die cut is going to be Adrian Kempe, Kings. Going to Beth D on her 5th spot. I mean, breaks are way more fun than working, but definitely also when you have trivia on them, it adds another element of fun. Now remember, I am also adding trivia to breaks 1069, 1070, and 1071. So you get trivia on top of the nice high value break with a low budget buy-in. So make sure you hop into one of those two, or one of those three, 1069, 1070, or 1071. Derek Broussard, Senators. Nino Niederreiter, Predators now Jets. Colin Miller, Stars. Where did Colin Miller go? I think he's with the Devils. Kirby Dot, Canadians. Ryan Lindgren, Rangers. Martin Jones, Kraken now Leafs. Travis Sanheim, Flyers. Our UD canvas is Nazem Kadri for the Calgary Flames. I need to see who had the Flames today. Flames on this break is Beth D on her 4th spot. Nazem Kadri. Blessing says yes, Cogs is still in Colorado. You know who I was thinking of was Comfer. I was thinking JT Comfer, who's now actually a Red Wing. Oh, Blessing says Colin Miller's in Winnipeg now. I did not know that. Man, he's moved around a lot. Okay, Sonny Milano, Capitals. Tony D'Angelo, Flyers now Hurricanes. Eric Comrie, Sabres. Cody CC, Oilers. Derek Stepan, Hurricanes. I think he is retired and working for the Wild these days. Luke Cunnin, Sharks. Round 1 draft card. Hang on, I'm bad at shuffling. Patrick Nemeth, Coyotes now retired, and round 1 draft card then is Brant Clark, Kings, for Beth D on her 5th spot. Yeah, Michelle says I keep checking those breaks to see how close they are to filling. I'm trying to mention them in our group chats. I'm trying to put them into our email newsletters. They're just not quite the same draw that things like Pretty Shiny Things or big fancy things like Game Used. And I get that. I do. But there's tons of value in you guys hitting Young Guns. And I don't know if we have... I feel like I could say that till I'm blue in the face. But to make you understand that if you hit Young Guns of certain players, they have immense value, especially down the road. So you should be doing these series boxes. Even if they are not as exciting to you as Pretty Shiny Things or like Skybox or Pick Your Teams and stuff. They are worth your 20 or 22 bucks or however much I made the prices. I know they all have different prices depending on box prices, but I made them as low as I could for you to possibly hit some pretty awesome cards. All right, 2 more packs left and final trivia question. Which NHL team holds the record for the longest undefeated streak in a single season? Which NHL team holds the record for the longest undefeated streak in a single season? You only have to answer the team. You don't have to know how many they won in a row or when, but I will tell you once we get the correct answer. Adrian Kempe, All-Star Kings. Chad Ruedel, Penguins. Cam Talbot, All-Star Wild, now Kings. Noel Acciari, Blues, now Penguins. Tom Wilson, All-Star Capitals. Victor Hedman, All-Star Lightning. It is not the Salt Lake Coyotes, Solani. Nice try, though. It's also not Cody Glass, so do not say Cody Glass. Matt Murray, Leafs. And our UD canvas is Alex Pietrangelo, Vegas Golden Knights for Michelle K. Michelle K, you got yourself a very nice Pietrangelo and Marchie canvas out of this break. Alex Pietrangelo, as I mentioned earlier, is a nominee for the Bill Masterson Trophy this year. Okay, I'm going to open the last pack and let answers keep flowing in. Matthew Tkachuk, Panthers. John Marino, Devils. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings, now Senators. Axel Johnson, Fjällby, Jets. Anton Strawman, Bruins. Nazem Kadri, Johnny Gaudreau, Checklist. And a double diamond rookie gem, Brant Clark, Beth D for the Kings. Kings were really hot this break, actually. All right, the answer to the question is the Flyers. The Flyers were actually the team that has had the longest undefeated streak. Their streak was 35 games undefeated back in the 1979-1980 season, which would have been when I was born. So the year I was born, the Flyers went on a 35-game win streak, which is crazy to think about. That's a freaking absurd amount of games. So let me look back here real quick and see who answered Flyers first. Kim Miller. I'm sorry, Kim M. I'm not trying to out you guys' last names on here. Kimberly M is what I have to call you in here since we have two Kim M's. So Kimberly M was the first to answer Flyers. She's going to be the winner of that one. So now here we have our list of 12 people who answered questions. So we'll go in that exact order. The packs today are going to actually be Series 2 from the same year that we did in this break. Why not, right? Sarah says, don't you mean the Philadelphia Flutters? Why are we calling them the Philadelphia Flutters? Did I miss something? All right, Ryan O'Reilly, Trevor Zegras, Mark Giordano, Ely Tolvanen, Jake McCabe, Michael Granlund, Chris Letang, and Sarah's banger is going to be a Instant Impressions nickname card. This one says The Juice. I love that they call him The Juice. It's Yusei Saros for Sarah. So the first one's going to Sarah. Oh, Sarah, to answer your question, the only time I was requiring people to say full, both words, is if they were saying a person's name. So team-wise, you could just say the name of the team. You didn't have to say Philadelphia Flyers. It was only if a person's name was involved in the answer did it have to be the full name. And the reason for that is because, especially in hockey questions, there are a lot of guys with the same last name and different first names. So that's why we have that rule. All right. Michelle K is next. She's got Quentin Byfield, Vince Dunn, Braden Shen, Alexander Barbanov, Yakov Trenin, Peyton Krebs, Matt Roy, and a Frenchie of Dan Vladar for the Flames. So Michelle K gets Dan Vladar Variant Francaise out of her pack. Remember, we send these all to you guys with your next shipment of cards. Sarah says, well, shit, LOL. I know, right? All right, Sharona, you're next, and you have a Young Guns coming your way. All right, Mackenzie Entwistle, Sam Reinhart, Paul Byron, Derek Grant, James Reimer, Caleb Jones, Nicholas Waugh, and a Ben Jones Young Guns for the Vegas Golden Knights. He now plays for the Calgary Flames, by the way. So Sharona is going to get the Ben Jones Young Guns. Up next is Darcy, because I am not letting Darcy give up her pack in favor of Weenies in the Wind winning that question. That is funny, though. I didn't even think of that when I asked that question of what does WWW stand for. The fact that you guys would answer Weenies in the Wind. All right, Tom Wilson, Rope Hintz, Ross Colton, Nathan McKinnon, Michael Backlund, Scott Lawton, Dyson Mayo, and Bokanji Imama is going to be the Young Guns for the Arizona Coyotes. For the Salt Lake Coyotes, which is very well what they could end up being called next, you guys. Bokanji Imama for Darcy. Just Judy is next. We got Seth Jarvis, Leon Draisaitl, Nick Ritchie, Trevor Lewis, Aaron Ekblad, Brian Rust, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and a UD Portrait rookie, Cole Koepke for Judy. Michelle says, which break is closest to Phil? It is for sure Pretty Shiny Things, which is break 1074. I can tell you here right now how many teams are left. Just give me a second. Next on the trivia packs will be Solani. Yeah, Pretty Little Things will be next. I'm sorry, Pretty Shiny Things will be next with 5 teams remaining. If you want in on that break, it is going at 4 p.m., which is in about 35 minutes. The teams remaining are Kings, Canadians, Islanders, Flyers, and Sharks. Judy, you are welcome. All right, Solani, we got Evander Kane, Sebastian Aho, Jordan Stahl, Marc-Andre Fleury, Sam Bennett, Eric Chernak, Bowen Byram, and Bobby Brink on a roll for the Flyers. Going to Solani. Darcy, you're welcome. Have a good rest of your night. She has a phone that is about to die. That is just the story of my life, by the way. A phone that is about to die. In fact, this phone will be going back on the charger for that 30 minutes until the break is ready to go. Now, if you do not like the sound of any of those 5 teams left on Pretty Shiny Things, we also have a pick your team of Skybox Pyramid, and this will be the first time we're ever doing a Skybox Pyramid on a pick your team. Those have always been randomizers, so we're trying Skybox as a Pyramid pick your team today. And that break will likely be next, and that one has 16 teams left on it. So a little bit more to choose from on that if anyone's interested. Okay, we got Beth D, Jonathan Marchessault, Patrick Hornquist, Michael Bunting, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Justin Barron, Capo Caco, Dawson Mercer, and a Kevin Mandalisi, Young Guns for the Ottawa Senators. Blesson says, how am I still tired? Blesson, I'm having that same kind of a day. I went to bed last night at 8:30. I was so hosed after the LOTK watch party. Plus, I was also in a really stabby mood after we lost 5-1 to the Oilers. So I went to bed super early and didn't wake up until 6:45. So that's like 10 hours of sleep. Like, what? And I was still just like hosed throughout the day. So I don't even know how I could still be tired. All right, Rhonda B, you're up next. It's Brock Besser, Tyler Bertuzzi, Nick Bonino, Tomas Tatar, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Austin Watson, Keandre Miller, and a welcome to Winnipeg Jets card for Beth D on her 3rd spot. I'm sorry. I'm used to reading the spreadsheet. Rhonda is getting these cards, not Beth D. My apologies. I looked over out of instinct. This was Rhonda's trivia pack. So Rhonda is getting a welcome to Winnipeg postcard. And sorry for being an idiot. All right, Nomi is next. Nomi. Blesson says if we don't beat the Jets, I'm going to become a super villain. Judy says, since your phone is sideways, could you plug into a power pack? The problem is that it would weigh down my phone and tip it at an angle, so not really. But that's okay. I mean, I have enough battery to get through this. I'm just saying I need to recharge before I do the other breaks today. Okay, Nomi, Thomas Shabbat, the Chabs. JG Padjo, Shane Gotts to be here, Jamie Benn, Noah Hannafin, Anders Lee, Evan Bouchard, and a UD Canvas, Sam Bennett for the Florida Panthers. So I guess that's a game to sweat out tonight is what, Jets and Stars? Didn't even know that was on. I mean, it doesn't really change anything, does it? Or are the Central teams still trying to fight for who ends up in which slot? Even though they've all clinched, like, they still need to just know, like, what place they're ending at. All right, next is Christina A. Christina A. Or technically Christina M.A., right? I know where I'm sending them. That's all that really matters. All right, Cam Atkinson, Craig Anderson, Anjay Kopitar, Jake DeBrusk, Arturi Lehkonen, Nick Paul, Joe Pavelski, and a black canvas Carter Hart. He is everyone's favorite guy right now. Black canvas Carter Hart Flyers for Christina. Blesson says, if the Stars win, first place is ours. Oh, okay. Well, then it does mean something to you guys. And which means you would then play the Predators in round 1, correct? Because I don't know that VGK is going to end up being the first wild card. Aaron E. is up next. Aaron E. is our next trivia pack. We got Alex Iafallo, Jake Ottinger, Philip Hedel, Mo Sider, Arthur Kaliev, Noah Dobson, Tyler Sagan, and a UD portrait of rookie Elmer Soderblom. Aaron E. gets Elmer Soderblom, Red Wings UD portrait rookie. Christina, you are welcome. All right, one more. Kimberly M. Kimberly M. Let's see what we can get you. Blake Wheeler, Tage Thompson, Isaac Lundestrom, Robbie Fabry, Corey Perry, Ricard Raquel, Dmitry Orlov, and a UD canvas of Ryan Hartman for the Minnesota Wild is going to go to Kimberly. Nice hit there. Remember, we mail these to you guys in with the whatever shipment is closest to them. So we don't really mail trivia packs separately, obviously, or that would cost us a lot of extra unneeded funds. So whatever breaks you guys have that are shipping next is where these will be included. So that said, let's check out the next break. So in 30 minutes, it will be break 1074 pretty shiny things, assuming that it sells out, by the way. So there are still 4 teams remaining on that. We'll go at 4 and or whichever, ends. So it's going to be Kings, Islanders, Flyers, and Sharks available to you guys if anyone's interested on the next upcoming break. Sue, thank you. That's a really great compliment. Thanks for saying that you love my knowledge. That's such a nice compliment. Thank you. What can I say? I watch too much hockey. Is that a thing? Skybox teams that are still left: Ducks, Bruins, Flames, Blackhawks, Blue Jackets, Panthers, Kings, Predators, Devils, Islanders, Rangers, Senators, Flyers, Penguins, Sharks, and Blues. Skybox Pick Your Team also has teams starting at $20 up through $40 range. So just depending who you pick. And that one will be at about 6 or 6:30. Now, that said, the box that we just opened last on here, that Nick Suzuki green box, we have got a break with 4 boxes of that. And it's a pretty great box of cards. We call it the Susie break. We have a Susie break that has 22 spots left on it with 4 boxes of that. I will add trivia to that. I'll add trivia to 1069, 1070, and 1071, and we'll get them all done here in the next couple of days. So that said, let me go recharge and get ready for pretty shiny things, and I'll see you guys back on here in about 30 minutes. Have a great rest of your Thursday.